so the goal for 2021 well, every year there's only two outdoor harvest seasons. So the goal for 2021 is have both outdoor harvest seasons. One planting in April, and I think the one other planting later in the summer for harvest in the fall. That's every year. Excuse me. But we also have indoor grow facilities that allows us to grow year round. So, but those are more confined spaces. So, the indoor grow seasons are every 14 weeks. So one year you'll have 3 seasons, and the next year you'll have 4 seasons, and it'll bounce back and forth every other year, 3-4 based on the 14 weeks. Okay. So, again, the goal is to have a distribution every harvest at least twice a year.
Okay.
So
it's like, so basically, if you invest 2021, like right now,
right,
it's a good chance you go see the return on your investment next year.
No, you might see that would be the downside. There's a likelihood that you would start seeing a return on your investment this year, because we're planning on planting in 2021.
Right? Yeah, he said April. So
yes,
in April.
So there will be a harvest in 3 months from April, like July. So once those harvest and everything gets processed, there will be a payout sometime in the late summer or early fall is the goal.
Oh, wow. Okay. And so how can they, I guess, matter of fact, we'll just leave that if they want to invest more, once they see, their money did turn a profit so soon, some people may be motivated to do a little more. And
right.
So I know that, we do have a time caps where, we are allowing people to come in to invest. What would we say that time?
That time cap is there's only a finite amount of interest that's available for sale.
Yes.
So right now I think there's 10% left for sale. So once that 10% is up, that door is closed. Because once we get the first harvest, there'll be no more need for any further investment, because the first harvest will take care of all future, ongoing expenses and stuff like that. Did I ever show you the financial projections?
No.
So breaking them down for internal accounting purposes, but what we've been sending out is and these are conservative estimates, but net income for 2021 we're estimating to be $8 million. That's net income after expenses and profit. So we're expecting almost $12 million in revenue, and after payroll and cost of goods sold and all that kind of stuff, advertising, we're expecting $8 million. So somebody that's got, this is what the profit percentages will be paid out based on this profit. So somebody that has a 1% interest, they're talking about an $80,000 profit payout for 2021. So their return on the investment is going to come back in year one. And then this is perpetual.
Right. Every year. Okay, so basically, if I own 1%, it only costs me $40,000 to get $1%.
Right.
And based off of owning 1%, based off the first harvest, I can actually make $80,000, double my money.
Well, this is both harvests. So, but you'll get your money back at the first harvest. So this is kind of this is based on 2 harvests.
Okay. All right. Yes. Profit and loss. Okay, it looks great. And yeah, I've already saw the what we are working with.
Yeah, so a lot of that what you saw yesterday was already most of that was funded by those two guys, by
Mm.
Reggie and Dwayne. And we've got some investors, so some of the investors that have come in already, their monies have gone to help pull all that together. So most of what we're ready to go. So most of the investment that's coming in now will be for the harvest, for the new planting, for
Yes.
the indoor grow as well as the outdoor grow, and to start getting salaries for salespeople to get out there and basically start getting contracts for the harvest, so
Okay.
that once the harvest is there, that we're ready to ship off. Because you saw the dispensary, that's only going to be a little portion of the
We're gonna have,
of the
we're sure
re-
gonna
of
have
the
more of
revenues.
those.
Yeah, but they've got an online store as well
Yes.
as the dispensary. But the major bulk of the money is going to come from uh, from the flower sales, basically selling smokable flower, whether in individually at the stores and on the online, but I think 70% of it is allocated to be going wholesale. So we'll be selling it wholesale.
Now, one other question. You said there's also another opportunity to make money in, like we say, the terminology you use. It's not stock.
Well, that's as being an employee or contractor of the company. So we'll be hiring salespeople to go out and get contracts, and they'll be paid commissions. Or, we've got. I think they've already got some people that are, lined up that know the dispensary owners around the city of Atlanta, around the state. So they'll be making, whatever they'll make commissions off their sales. That's typical corporate. When you've got salespeople going out and getting contracts, they always make bonuses and commissions based on the sales that they bring in. So
Okay, so what if somebody wanted to set up a dispensary, maybe in their state where it's legal, or what have you?
well, they would. I would assume that Dwayne and Reggie could help them with that licensing project. I mean, if they're in another state, their expertise could probably help assist them with setting up. We hadn't talked about whether or not we want to do franchising agreements, so that's another option. As we move from 2021 to 2022 to talk about expansion, whether it be franchise or whether it be corporate owned stores.
Okay.
At some point in time, it's a lot of work to have multiple stores and you're managing all of those stores.
Right.
Where if you've got a franchisee, that's a lot easier. Franchising.
Yes,
a business.
franchising. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I wanted. Yeah, that's what more or less the franchising
Yeah.
options.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then again with the franchise, then you've got dedicated sales because you're contractually obligated to purchase from the farm.
The
Yeah.
source. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think I had one other question. I'm sorry, yeah, it slipped my mind. I did have another question, but okay. All right. Well, no, I'm pretty good. Like I said, I saw it yesterday. And if it's okay, would it be cool to take a picture of the profit and loss?
I could email
Email
you
to
this.
me?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Sure. Cool.
yeah.
All right.
I've been emailing it to everybody else. So, and it's got on here. It's got assumptions where I got these numbers. So you'll see on the first page is just the overall summary. Second page is 2021 with the numbers and assumptions on where these numbers are coming from. So it's not just numbers pie in the sky that we thought, but there's been some thought about these revenue numbers. Same thing 2022 and the assumptions for 2022.
Okay. And it's possible for us for the remaining shares to be gone.
Um,
You
it could be gone in a week. We've been dealing with a group of investors that actually is a another partnership like you're talking about, but they're all attorneys and they want to buy up the remaining interest that's available.
And
So,
how much interest they have left?
we after this, there's probably like 9% left, total of 9%. But in the future, there may be some other investment opportunities because obviously there's another LLC that we own that's for cannabis. So when cannabis becomes legal, we'll be ready to. We've already set the stage for that, and there's some other stuff that we're doing with the League of Indian Nations. That cannabis piece may come sooner than later, even before it's legalized in Georgia, because of the sovereign rights of the Indian nation. They can grow cannabis on their properties and they don't have to abide by Georgia rules because they're their own sovereign nation. And so with that, even though we can't sell it in Georgia, we could sell it to other states that it is legal in. So there will be additional opportunities for investment even if this one closes.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate that.